Hey everyone, welcome to this part 2 of my Inktober challenge. I am showing you days 11 to 20 and I will have a final video sometime later this month with the final 10 days, or I think it might be 11 days. But yeah, stay tuned and I will explain all of the things that I drew this month. So day 11 was the prompt coffee, so I decided to draw this little coffee cup animation where the steam turned into a cat, which is actually an idea that my brother-in-law gave me for my 365 drawing challenge, and I just decided to make it into an animation. And then day 12 was Swamp Queen, and I spent a little longer on a digital drawing this day. And I wanted to make this kind of ethereal kind of princess that was sort of submerged in the swamp talking to a beetle, and I kind of wanted it to be almost like a bird's eye view with the reflection of trees in the water, and use like mostly a kind of swampy green palette. And I was pretty pleased with the outcome of this. It's not my kind of usual style, but I enjoyed drawing it and playing with all the different textures on the drawing tablet. I use Infinite Drawer. Is it Infinite? Or Infinite Painter, sorry. Infinite Painter is my drawing app of choice. There are a few others, but I just find that one the most kind of intuitive. Day 13 was a butterfly or a moth. I ended up choosing an atlas moth because I always used to like catching those in Animal Crossing. I found them to be... I thought they weren't real, to be honest, and then I looked them up and they're amazing looking moths, and more like a butterfly really. But I did an entirely Prismacolor pencil kind of drawing to start off with, and then I just painted in the background black to make all of the lovely multicoloured wings kind of really stand out. Yeah, that's it really. I just really enjoyed doing this one. It's very relaxing. I watched a spooky film as I drew it. Day 14, I didn't actually record, but the prompt was small house, so I just used one of the pre-messied pages that I had just used up some old watercolour paints for, and I did some Caran d'Ache and Prismacolors on top. And then the same with day 15, I used a page similar and I just doodled some flowers over it. So yeah, I must have been feeling a little bit tired these days. And then day 15, I think that was, day 16 was stream. And I had this idea of a stream that was in the shape of a woman. And I kind of wanted to mess around with some media that I don't normally use, so I kind of played around with some inks as a backdrop, and then I did some gouache or gouache on top, and yeah, it was just like a fun little drawing. I think if I'd have taken a bit longer on this one, I could have come up with a better outcome, but I wasn't feeling it so much this day, so I just kind of did a nice easy thing that turned out fine. Day 17 was moody, and I wanted to challenge myself a little bit on this day because I wanted to try and use like a mostly brown / grey colour palette. So I chose all of the sort of miserable colours of my Prismacolor pencils, and just did like a sort of foggy scene with it. I wasn't like overly pleased with it. I did it in that square sketchbook, which I mentioned in my previous video, has some texture issues because it was a second-hand sketchbook that it's obviously had some things stuck in it, and it's left it a little bit hard to draw in, but there you go, it was fine. And then day 18 was brown, which another one that was a challenge for me. I am drawn to really colourful colours. I don't use brown very often, but I'm so glad I did this one because I ended up really liking this. It was one of my favourite drawings of the whole challenge, and I just went for a tree, and I chose 2 brown colours. Even though the ink looks quite orange that I was using, it was actually like sort of amber colour, and I sort of mapped it out with brown pencils, and then I got like a darker brown ink and kind of did some nice wishy-washy branches and leaves, and I just really enjoyed painting this one. The tree itself was like a lovely sort of tangly shape, so yeah, I was really pleased with this one, and I was pleased to be using a new medium that I don't use very often quite effectively. Because I don't use inks all that often, but I think I will now because I really enjoyed doing this. And then after it had dried a little bit, I just reworked some of it with the different brown coloured pencils from my Prismacolor set. It was, yeah, really fun drawing. I might turn this one into a postcard because I think it's pretty. I think it's quite pretty. Day 19 was weather for ducks, and I decided that I would like to make a sticker design. So I had an idea of a little duck who was wearing a little rain hat and raincoat, and it took me a while to figure out kind of his look and his shape, and also how ducks wear clothing, because obviously they don't wear clothing normally, so I had to make it look like it suited him. And yeah, I ended up coming up with this cute little design, a little sort of rain poncho and little rain boots. And yeah, I think I will turn this into a sticker because it's quite cute. I enjoyed doing the shininess of the rubber coat and rubber boots. Day 20 was beautiful words, which again is another challenge for me. I decided to write a little poem and then kind of play around with typography, which is something that I'm not very comfortable with. I don't love my handwriting, so I thought I'd try doing something purposefully decorative, and try different fonts, etc. So I did enjoy this, and I thought this was a good challenge for me, because I don't do it very often, and that's the whole point of a challenge. So I did it in a number of different media as well, and I will read you the poem that I took just a little sample from, just to write it out. So here is the beautiful words poem that I wrote for this particular prompt. It is: crispy, crunchy, wispy are the winds, acorn hats, conker cracks, treasured finds, bubbling shingle intermingle, waves crash upon the shore, cosy nights, dimly lit lights as our cats curl up and snore. I could have gone on a little longer, but I didn't actually think I'd fit the whole thing on a page. And I didn't, I only fit the first paragraph. But this was a really fun one to do. It sort of challenged maybe a different part of my brain, something that I've not done in a really long time. So yeah, I appreciated this prompt. And that kind of brings us to the end of this part 2 of the challenge, because the last part is another 10 days, and I sort of feel like I was starting to get into my stride a little bit with this whole challenge. I maybe struggled on the last day, because I think I had to have a little break because I was doing a stall in Brighton that day. So other than that, I've really enjoyed it so far. It's definitely been a challenge because of all of the prompts I gave myself, but it's been super fun as well. I've just enjoyed it. So thanks for watching this part, and I will very shortly have the next part out for you to all watch. And thanks for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Bye!